Without much fanfare, Israeli soldiers entered 10 kilometers into Syrian territory through the Golan Heights and established a buffer zone within Syria. Alongside rebel forces, they entered Damascus, shocking the world as in less than 2 weeks. These rebels managed to fight against the Assad regime, Iran and Russia, and win. Even Russia, which has a strong military base in Syria, and Iran, whose forces entered from Lebanon, the Iranian militia Hezbollah, and from the east, other Iranian militias from Iraq were involved. Imagine the events in Syria. There is Israel, America, Iran, Russia, the Assad regime, and the rebels consolidating. This certainly creates a new geopolitical map. How about we delve deeper into understanding Assad, the opposition rebel movements, and the superpowers involved? In the latest map before conquering Damascus, there were 5 factions at play. First, the Assad regime. Second, the Syrian Democratic Forces in the eastern Kurdish region of Syria. Third, the Kurdish rebels supported by Turkey in the north and southwest of Syria. Fourth, the fragmented ISIS territories in the eastern and southeastern Assad regime areas. Then there is Hayat Tahrir al-Sham in the Idlib region. The Assad regime is supported from the east by Russian military bases, including 10 naval ships and numerous Russian fighter jets and artillery. Hezbollah, a Shia militia, assists from the west, while Iran supports from the east via land routes. Assad relies heavily on Iranian ground forces and Russian air power since December 2016. In the Kurdish region, the Syrian Democratic Forces are supported by the United States, which has several military bases there. In Assad-controlled areas, Russian and Iranian troops have numerous bases. However, in 2022, the Russian military invasion of Ukraine reduced Russia's military presence in Syria to 25%, making Iran Assad's main ally since then. On October 7, 2023, Hamas attacked Israel, leading to direct and indirect Israeli strikes on Iran. Hamas and Hezbollah, both supported by Iran, were targeted by Israel, including attacks on Iranian soil and high-ranking Iranian officials. This weakened Iran's influence in Syria to 25%, similar to Russia's. Assad, feeling isolated, considered Turkey as his only potential protector. However, Turkey was frustrated with Assad over the influx of Syrian refugees and the Kurdish separatist movement, which threatened eastern Turkey. Consequently, Turkey chose to support Hayat Tahrir al-Sham in Idlib to pressure Assad and control the flow of Syrian refugees into Turkey. Do you know how many Syrian refugees are currently at the Turkish border? Nearly 5 million people, and the situation has not improved over the past year. Turkey grew increasingly frustrated with the Assad regime, especially after Turkish troops entered 30 kilometers into the border towards Aleppo without any response from Assad. The issue of Syrian refugees draining Turkey's resources further angered Turkey. A few months ago, Assad's forces attacked Idlib, causing a surge in refugees fleeing towards Turkey. The Assad regime's open attacks on HTS, Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, led to Turkish intervention, but Assad's forces failed to capture Idlib and retreated to Damascus. This marked the beginning of the rebel forces' attack on Aleppo on October 2nd. President Erdogan contacted Putin regarding Turkey's issues with Syria, but Putin was preoccupied with the war in Ukraine, openly stating that Russia's strength in Syria had dwindled to 25%. This loss of grip on the Assad regime was evident. In April, Iran and Israel exchanged missile fire, further splitting Iran's forces in Syria. Some returned to Lebanon to support Hezbollah, while others went back to Iran. After meeting with Putin, Erdogan clearly understood how to maneuver in Syria. This led to the grand design of HTS being planned and executed, resulting in the current situation.